Pledge Music was started really in at my mom's place on a spare room with my wife beside me, completely broke after a tour which lasted kind of on and off for 9 years. And I was a successfully touring musician. I'd made 6 records. I'd sold out of all of them, and I still didn't have enough money to sustain myself. And I just thought there has to be a better way to do this. So I saw in my head bands, artists, and charities all in one go. And I just felt that there was a way that we could get them all together. And I was recalling that on tour, if I would show up at a gig, someone would say, "Where are you staying tonight?" "Oh, I have a hotel on the street." "No, no, stay with us." You know, someone would cook for me. Someone would, you know, line my monitor board with whiskeys if there was, you know, the show. Like, it was like they want to be involved in something here, so let's give them something to do. And then I saw this thing in my head. I started to build it. I raised some money to build it, and the next thing you know, we launched it basically with my last EP. And it worked incredibly well. And it works on a very simple principle, which sounds odd, but it's don't ask your fans for money. Don't ask them for that. Don't say, "I need money, give it to me." Don't set a giant target goal amount of money that you want to reach and then get them on board with that. We do so much more than that as musicians, and we can do so much more than that. So what we do at Pledge is we have an 8-stage sign-up process. It's quite involved. And you create a campaign, and what I always tell musicians to do is create a campaign that is the most inspiring and interesting way that you can think of to get your music to people. You can offer them an acoustic track recorded once every 2 days at your place. You can offer them the chance to sit on the side of the stage when you play a show. You know, write a song with their name in it. Get creative with the way in which you offer the music, not just in the way that you make the music. And what I tried to do was, I knew that would be a lot of work for most musicians, including myself, so I just built a platform from which you could do this quite easily. So a general campaign for one of our larger artists would read, "Hey, it's, you know, Benji. I'm looking for 3,000 of my closest, best, most dedicated, loyal fans to be a part of the making of my new record. You can pledge in at any level from, you know, $10 digital download, $15 digital download plus a CD, $50, get your name in the album credits plus a signed handwritten lyric sheet rolled up into a whiskey bottle, you know, like $1,000, I'll come to your house, I'll play your show, and I'll cook your frittata." Whatever it takes, but as long as it's you and who you are. And then the deal you make with them is they don't pay anything up until that goal amount is reached. But as you're reaching that goal amount, you give them one-off, unique, personalized, individualized experiences. So it could be like, you know, Pledges only acoustic tracks for a week. It could be, you know, videos. This is us on tour. This is us driving the van. You know, it doesn't have to be very exciting for you as a musician because you've done that, but as a fan, you haven't. And what so many musicians tend to do is kind of like make the music and then kind of thrust it into someone else's hands and say, "Hey, you treat my fans any way you want to." And record labels don't do that very well. They weren't designed to do that. That's not what they were. Whereas as a musician myself, I know that my fans will basically buy everything that I make if I make it for them and exciting for them. So we've made 42 records. We sent 14 artists to South by Southwest. We've raised a lot of money for charity, and the charitable element I should go into. The English don't like charity, so I have to double back. Sorry about that. Basically what it is you choose this target amount, and you can choose to hide it or make it visible. And I recommend that we hide it, so that basically what you're doing is you're raising an amount of money, but it's irrelevant to the fan what that amount of money is. And then you pledge to donate a part of whatever you make to a charity as well. So like Amnesty International we're very involved with, and a great charity called Musicians on Call. We do a lot of work for cancer research in the UK, the Red Cross, particularly around, you know, when the disasters happen. The vibe of the fans seems to be that they will pledge over the amount. So we thought we had a billing error at a certain point because we were like, you know, people were buying something for $75 that only cost $50. And it was, no, they wanted to give extra because there was a charitable element involved in it. And it's really been just a wonderful success, you know. And I built it as an artist for artists to use. It's very, very flexible. It's free. We don't take any rights. Those rights are for you. And you can sign to a record label and they can destroy them or do whatever they want to do with them, but it's your choice is the main thing. And yeah, I'm sorry I'm late, and I welcome any questions, and I'm here to chat, so that's how it works.